Sorry.
Program series. Hello everyone. Welcome to the free A-level guidance program series organized by Mission Cordoba of the Muslim Majlis of the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. As scheduled today, we will be having the math stream guidance program for the students who have just completed their O-level examinations this year. Now, before moving on into the session, a kind reminder to all the participants who have joined with us today. The first one is to please keep your mics muted to avoid any inconveniences. At the end of the session, you can clear your doubts by either unmuting yourself or feel free to just drop a message via the chat box. Also, please refrain from drawing on the screen while screen sharing is going on. And now to introduce you to our resource person for today. Let us warmly welcome Nuzlan Nizam, who is currently following the BSc Engineering degree at our university to continue the program.
Thank you, Sanjida. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, let me share my screen. I think the screen is visible. Is it so?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you and hello everyone. The Yellow Stream Selection Guidance organized by Muslim Majlis of University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. Today we focusing on physical science stream. I am Nuzlan Nizam. We move on to the presentation. Let me introduce myself first. I did my studies up to A levels at St. Peter's College, Nigambu at in single medium up to A levels. And then from 2017 A levels, I entered University of Sri Jayawardhanapura for Faculty of Engineering. And currently I'm an undergraduate at Faculty of Engineering, University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. After completing my first year common degree program, I was selected to Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. And as my degree, I'm majoring in Electrical and Electronic Engineering and minoring in Biomedical Engineering. And currently, I'm in industrial training. So I'm a training engineer at Premium International Private Limited, Colombo 9. First of all, let me congratulate everyone for finishing your oral exam successfully. Congratulations. And this is the mood you are at the moment. Exams are finished. So we are now relaxed. We are done. But it is not. You have more way to go. This is only your first step. You kept your first step successfully. Your foundation is now strong and more way to go in your life, in your career, and to fulfill your goals and targets. So at this moment you are in a like this scenario. Which path I should choose? The physical science, biological science, commerce, arts, engineering technology, biotechnology, and so many paths to follow. So you are in a way, in a situation in which path I should go, which path I should choose. So my suggestion is choose the right path. Now you have a question, how could I choose the path? The right path, the best path to follow is the path which suits you, in which path you are passionate in which path you are interested in is the best way. Neither it is not physical science. I can't say physical science is the best, biological science is the best, this is that best, that is best. The best path, the right path to choose is the path in which you are familiar with, you are interested in, and where your passion is. So choose that right path. Today, we are giving the guidance for the physical science stream. Uh, sorry for the when we look into physical science stream, it is consists of 5 subjects, three main subjects, and 2 common subjects. Combined mathematics, physics, chemistry are the main subjects in physical science stream, and general English and general information technology are common subjects for any of the A-level students who do all A-levels because they are compulsory. This stream you can follow combined maths, physics, and chemistry. When we look into deeply, combined maths consists of 2 parts, pure maths and applied maths. Pure maths is where you learn about the theories, the pure things, algebra functions, quadratic equations, logarithms, and so on, and plane geometry. You learn geometry in all levels. In here, apply geometry for say straight line and circles with coordinate axes for some calculations. And trigonometry, continuous of all levels. You did some a little uh, bit of trigonometry in all levels, but in A levels you go into deeply. And calculus where differentiation and integration is there, and complex numbers. It is a new concept you getting familiar with in A levels. And applied mathematics is where the maths you learned in pure maths is practically applied. How a aeroplane fly, how a ball, if you throw a ball, what is happened to that ball, our vehicle move, and so on. The applied part of the maths is considered in applied mathematics. Uh, when we move into physics, there are 11 modules: measurements, mechanics, oscillation and waves, thermal physics, gravitational field, electrostatic field, magnetic field, current law, electricity, electronics. These are some familiar topics to you. You will learn further in these topics. And there are 2 topics: mechanical properties of matter and radiation. They are included to your syllabus in the category of modern physics. Uh, so in there you can learn about modern things like quantumization and so on, radiation in physics. Uh, if we look into chemistry, mainly chemistry consists of 5 parts, 5 areas. General chemistry, where you uh, do the introduction to the chemistry, how atom is made, and how the basic calculations of chemistry and all. Inorganic, where the most theoretical parts about the chemicals and all, inorganic chemistry. And organic chemistry is a so interesting field in chemistry. You learn about organic and physical chemistry. Most of the Maxis students are uh, doing physical chemistry very happily because it is interesting, because most of the calculation is included in physical chemistry. And last, industrial chemistry. In industrial chemistry, the industrial application of chemistry is focused on. There's a question in the chat box. I will answer to that at the end. Now we'll see why I should choose physical science stream. The very first thing is the excitement, because in this stream you learn about the natural things, the things around us, what happening there. So it is so exciting and very interesting. So that's the first reason, the main reason to do physical science. I also did physical science for that reason. And you can improve your problem solving ability. The job market, job industry is looking for problem solvers. In as to the current situation in country and the world, the problem solving is a very good ability to be with. So you can improve your problem solving ability, and the main thing is you will get a wide area for higher studies. If you did physical science for A levels, you have a wide area for higher studies. We'll talk about in the next few slides. Not only fields in physical science, even the fields which are related to commerce stream, accounting, business management, project management, marketing, and all those stuff all is available for physical science students, because the industry think physical science students are highly capable of doing those sorry those subject areas also, and highly demanded job opportunities. I don't need to explain this further because you know what is the demand for the physical science students. Uh, the main focus in A levels is uh, university entrance, because the cream of the country is entering the university. Only less than 10% of the students who set for the A levels get entrance to the university. In the context of physical science, the main field is engineering. There are 6 engineering faculties in Sri Lanka. Most probably at your time, there will be 7. University of Marathon, University of Peradeniya, University of Jayawardhanapura, or University of Ruhuna, University of Jaffna, and University of Southeastern uh, is offering Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree, and in future, in another 1 or 2 years, University of Colombo also is starting to offer Bachelors of Engineering, Bachelors of Science in Engineering degree very soon. So there will be 7 universities at your time, most probably. So engineering is the main thing where the next students focusing on. Uh, there are around 2000 or 2200 like that amount will get entered to engineering. And then physical sciences, there are so many physical sciences including University of Colombo, Rohuna, Pera, and so on. And applied sciences, where there's a faculty in our university also. The application part of sciences, natural sciences is there. And computer science degrees, including University of Morocco, University of Colombo, and University of Jaffna, like that. And ICT, IT degrees. And there's another degree called Transport and Logistic Management, where the best students after engineering who chose TLM for their degree. And I missed quantitative survey. It is also a very good degree for physical science students. And software engineering, let me explain this. Software engineering is not belong to the main engineering categories. In main engineering categories, they are computer engineering. Computer engineering and software engineering is two different things. Software engineering is a subset of computer engineering. Only a small portion of computer engineering is included. Software engineering is a small portion of computer engineering. Other than that, there are hardware thing, networking, and many more things included in computer engineering. So engineering is a different thing, and software engineering is a different thing. In government universities, there are 2 universities offering software engineering degrees: University of Melania and University of Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. They offer software engineering degrees, so you can enter to those degrees also. And survey science, Sabaragamu University and Uvavelasa offering survey science. and architecture and designing courses, city planning, and many designing courses are available for physical science students. This is only a few courses you are can enter after being physical science waivers. There are many more courses. If you refer to the UGC website, University Entrance Guidance, you can see there are many courses where physical science students who did this combination of subjects can enter. Uh, this is the question which was in the chat box also. ICT is a student in physical science stream can follow ICT. My answer is if you follow ICT instead of chemistry, you is not a physical science stream student. Your stream is not physical science. In physical science, it is compulsory to follow combined maths, chemistry, and physics. ICT is a option you can drop chemistry and do, then you is not belong to physical science stream. You is considered as a other stream student, and like in here, if you do ICT for the A levels, you cannot enter engineering. The main problem is there. You cannot enter engineering, but you can enter to the software engineering degree. You cannot follow engineering because chemistry is essential for engineering courses, but you can do software engineering at Kalania and Sabaragamua and MIT, management and IT, and ICT courses, computer science courses, some of the physical sciences. All physical science faculties don't offer students who did ICT. Some of the physical science faculties offer ICT and computer sciences, so on. That's the issue with ICT. If you do ICT, there are many opportunities because IT industry in Sri Lanka, there are many, there's a huge gap between the requirement and available employees. Requirement is higher than the available employees. So in the ICT field, you have many of the job opportunities and a very good future. But the problem in physical science stream is if you did ICT, if you do ICT for A levels, you cannot enter for the engineering and the related fields for the university because the main three subjects are compulsory for physical science students. And you will not consider as a physical science stream student. Your stream is mentioned as other. I think I answered the question. And there are some myth in the society. Physical science, doing max is hard. We cannot do max. Max is so difficult. And how we can do max? What is the secret of success? How can do? The main thing is these things. You should have a good inspiration. You have a determination, and you should be innovative. In mathematics, you should be innovative. That's the point where you will differ from the other stream students, and you should be excellent. And all the above, the passion towards the subject, passion towards the stream is must. And the vision. If you don't have a vision, you can't go out. You should have a vision, very good vision, and a passion towards the vision for the uh, success. If you fulfill these factors, it is pretty sure you can do physical science thing in a well better way. So it is always seems impossible until it is done. you will feel it is impossible. I cannot enter engineering faculties. It is hard. I cannot pass with physical science. You will seem impossible until you done. So keep doing, then it will be possible. So don't focus on the pain, just focus on the progress. It will be hard, it will be difficult to follow. So don't focus on the pain. It will be hard. So don't focus on the pain, just focus on the progress. If you focus on the progress of yours, if you feel you are improving, you are progressing, you have a progress in your knowledge, and you are improved, then it will be more easy. The pain will just disappear. And finally, a winner is a dreamer who never give up. If you have a dream, don't give up in it. If you have a dream to enter engineering, if you have a dream to enter university, don't give up in it. Keep the dream and work for the your dream, then you can be a winner. So that's it for the day. I think you have questions. There are so many questions to ask. We have many points to clarify. So this is the time for Q&A. You can ask your questions. There are some questions in the chat box. Can we do A-level privately? Yes, sure. You can do A-level privately. What are the minimum pass should I get in all of us? Sorry, I missed that fact. In all of us, to get into A levels, you should minimum at least you should pass in 6 modules, including mathematics and your mother language. If you did in Sinhala medium, Sinhala. If you did in Tamil medium, Tamil as your mother language, Tamil. You should pass in it, and mathematics. Definitely, it is a must. And within the 6 passes, you should have 3 credits. Credits means A, B, or C. So that is the minimum requirement to do A levels. In max, the as to the curriculum, as to the circulars, the minimum qualification to do A level mathematics is 6 passes, including max and your mother language, 3 credits. And it is clearly mentioned that you should have a C pass, a credit pass for mathematics for all of us, and a simple pass for science. You should have a simple pass for science, S for science, and a C for max. It is the minimum requirement for do max physical sciences in A levels. Physical science, so combined max. Combined max is just a subject. Physical science is the stream. Our stream is considered as physical science stream. Combined max is a one subject in that stream. Combined max, physics and chemistry are the subjects. Again, the same question. We can we do all A level privately? Yes, sure. You can do privately, but you have to pay some amount of money, and there are some rules and regulations to follow, some procedures. You have to check with that. Then anyway, if we select ICT, we will be considered as a math student, right? No, that's why I said you don't consider as a student in this stream. If you want to be in this stream, you have to follow the main 3 subjects. If you did ICT, you will consider as a student which is which who is doing other streams, not a physical science or a math student. If you do ICT, you can do ICT. Definitely, you have university opportunities, but you will not consider as a math student. Uh, After doing A level, can we join Kotala Defense University? Yes. There are some procedures you can enter. Check with their website. Physical science is our stream. Don't mess it up. Physical science is the stream. We call it as math stream, but the correct name is physical sciences. Physical sciences, there are three modules, three subjects, combined maths, physics and chemistry. Is there any other questions? If you have any questions, you can ask. You can you can ask, or you can send it in chat box.
Seems like there are no questions. Is there?
Then we can wind up the session, right?
All right.
Finally, I have to say, it is not working. Never stop learning, because life never stop teaching. So keep on learning. You will face many challenges. You will face many obstacles. Just give up on those things. Just give up means just let them go, and you go in your journey. You follow your journey. Never stop learning. You go your journey. Remove all the obstacles and be straight towards your journey. Then you can be succeed in your life one day. So that's another question. So what stream should I select to become a pilot? Pilot, mm, definitely you should follow physics and combined maths. I am not familiar with that field. To be a pilot, definitely you should follow physics and combined maths. I am not familiar with that. Do you need to follow chemistry, or you can follow ICT? But physics and combined maths is a must. Just check with their website what is their requirement. If they are asking for physical science students, then you should follow chemistry. If not, you can follow ICT. Okay, then that's another question. Is there any universities for piloting? No state universities. None of the state universities practicing that degree program. But you can follow in KDU, Kotalavala Defense University, and some of the aviation sites, or you can go abroad. But in Sri Lanka, there is no any state university offering piloting program, degree programs or courses. Okay, you are welcome. Is there anything else? Seems like no questions. So keep on learning, keep on going towards your ambition, so your goal. As I mentioned before, just leave the obstacles away and don't give up on anything. Follow your dream in whatever the way you like. Wish you all the very best for your future. Thank you.
A very big applause for Nuzlan Nizam for conducting this very educational and very informative session. A big thank you from everyone here. And thank you all for attending this seminar as well. We do hope that the session was productive. More educational webinars and motivational sessions will happen in the future, which will seriously and surely support you in various ways. You can access our YouTube channel if you have missed any previous webinars, and please feel free to contact us if you want to leave any suggestions or comments based on these sessions. Stay connected with us for more updates. Once again, thank you for joining with us and keep working hard to reach your goals. The Muslim Majlis of the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura genuinely wish all of you a very successful future. Stay safe and have a fabulous week ahead. Thank you.